Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, I've set the baler going. Hopefully, with that incident, we've got some bales left from last time. This, I think, this is the only job. We did the top field, didn't we? I bought with a load of stuff to get from the shop, so I think we're going to do that. Let's take Zippy. Yeah, Mr. Zippy, because like that one is. And then we also want to go and get the. So we need two. Also have trailer. Haven't we got like a PTS or anything like that? Not sure. Can't rightly remember. True. I can't recall seeing one kicking around though, really, if I'm being totally truthful. So I presume the answer to this question is probably not. We do need the other tractor as well though. Yeah, the Massey, which is, yeah, we've been down to the field with this once before. Yeah, we need to be leaving. Yeah, I've gone and shifted the fuel, the other fuel that's, and I've stuck that over by the middle of the farmish. You'll see it. You'll see it in the comment sessions. So, yeah, I thought, well, it's useful near the field edges where we're going to be working. So yeah, we'll grab the bucket. So we'll stick this on follow and we'll grab that as well. I'm hoping this weight's big enough. It's a little bit lower than I would like. I usually got that the 2.1 ton self-made weight as well as this, because this is sort of so little that really, yeah, we can see your weight induced negligence. We get it now. Yeah, it's nice to be back on Glenleathann again. Toolbox there as well, so there's still that other toolbox at the top of the farm. We ought to probably grab that and stick that near to the middle of the farm as well. So there's, yeah, two really. That will be good. Good. Yeah, there's a load of stuff down here, so we'll have a look and see if there is. I can't recall. I think we've always come and grabbed like one thing and grabbed it. I think that's the way that we've done it always. So I think look, to be honest, looking at this, I really don't think it needs to be much different either today. Oh, wow. That's a point. We could stick something on the front of this. That's what I'm saying. I think we can probably take everything. And I think that's why we've not had a trailer yet, because we've not really had a need. What should we take with us? That lime has been long-standing. Scrub. Yeah, let's see how it copes actually. With 3.5 tons of lime, does it start to collapse? Well, there's not really enough for us to know this, is there now? We could stick the... that... Oh, I wasn't trying to detach. It showed for a second and then he disappeared. Right, yeah, we don't want any of that waggling. Can we get the overland trailer? Because then we could get the 2 MXs on Mr. Zippy. Good. If we can. It looks like it's a... Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure whether this is just an automatic trailer or whether it's a bit special, because most of Ridiculous Dominic's things are quite special. I didn't realise this was from him until I was going to remove it. And I thought, oh, we ought to have a look at it. If it's made by Ridiculous Dominic, it will be a little bit special, because most of the things that he's done have been a little bit special, should we say? Definitely good. I'm not meaning that in a disrespectful way, but actually in a respectful way. Yeah, definitely. So I think fertilizer. I think we'll stick it in one, and we'll put seeds in the other. It's good, but the one thing is, unless you've got an adapter, to grab this and treat it like a bucket, it's a bit of a pain. Yeah, sorry, I've got my moaning head on again, haven't I? Yeah, ooh, seeds. Right, yeah, I think we'll grab another thing of seeds. I do. And it is if we may as well go right to the end. And we'll grab one more. And we will fill that as well. Which will leave a little tiny bit on the shop room still. Yeah, I like these because they're the same sort of size, and probably by design, as the ones that you get on a track to the proper boxes. So to me, they're a straight swap out. You can see as well, it's not full. It really is exactly, you know, how it. Yeah. It's not a massive box. It deliberately is a swap out for those. Yeah, we're gonna get the. The longer waited all my life. That car did not wait for those people. They would have killed them. Yeah, now that is strange because they normally do. Yeah. I was quite impressed by the workers actually stopping. So then. Yeah, it's nice to see the grass is growing. I mean, I know we're not cutting now, but what I mean is it's nice to see that it's growing. Right, so overland trailer. Where are you going? Well, let's let follower. Where do we stick this? Now, I would say near that. So we could really stick this perhaps at the back of this. Are those the sort of shed that I'm not a massive fan of because so what are we going to just put 3 things in it and then naturally a shed that is where you've got to shift things around, and I think that's a very inefficient design personally. But, right, so then we are fine. Minus my life, how much have we got on us? Wow, yeah, we will discover the depths to this, I think. As in whether it can pick up liquids or whether it's just an automatic loader, in which case it's not much use to us. I just had to investigate, being as I think it's the first time I've ever seen that. Oh. It won't release unless have we reached some limits? Just fill this tool. So that's going to be the trailer. Right, yeah, we need the very thing we've got on the front of us. Ah, it could be. Right, okay. Ah, right, that'll do nicely. Brilliant. I think we can work everything else out. So we need to be running. That one. That one. Could be that one. Let's just try it. Yeah, it's that one. Brilliant. Let's run this. Then we're going to come back. We're going to grab the. We're going to bucket this. I'm going to time lapse it because there's still quite a bit on the floor. It might be one of those jobs that we wish we'd have ordered a belt system for. bad, So we need to be... Well, it's done most of the headlands. Indicator. Sure, which... If we do it about here... See if it can switch it. I'm not sure it's going to... It usually leaves the... I'd switched this on before. No, it can't quite work it out, can it? Yeah, you have to literally do it for it. Yeah, of course, but it does understand, thankfully. Right. I am going to say my words because we have got a lot of work to do. I am going to see you guys gals on the other side. Right, now that is that is a fantastic thing made by Cavalier. Well, this is what we need to stick our stones in. Let's finish one thing at a time though. Yeah, let's go and grab that. I do like doing this. It's now it's weird in the time lapse. You couldn't see me do this because it's that quick. I climbed onto the roof and I did a runner and jumped to get over the thing, but you didn't see it. You just saw me run to the tractor and then I was blinked over the. Now we need to actually. Yeah, let's take this off, being as we've chosen this one. I'm trying to think. This is a bit special. Yeah, I don't know where we're going to stick this. Whether we have a similar to what I did on the Old Farm Countryside. Yeah, I think we had like passed through one wooden shed that we used in the yard for our the long contraptions like this. It's a bit special, so and it doesn't make sense. Obviously, we're going to make that field into the grass field, the one that we've just done. Where? It's because I'm talking. I can't do two things at once. I should know that by now. Yeah, let's stick this in the omens. Oh, well, that is the point. That's why I held off. Because I wasn't sure. I've not used the Farm Productions by Cavalier that much yet. No, I haven't. Just making sure I'm on the right one as well. Yes, right. So the stones we're going to buy, we're going to stick in here to make the lime because this is making salt. Something I've wanted to do. The only thing is we're not going to go silly. Yeah, so you don't make salt that much. It's not like we could sell it, but we're probably going to make some herbicide for ourselves. But you can make herbicide directly too from that. Now, the one stupendous thing that it took me a while to actually see was this. Now, you've seen it's a biogas type thing. I was thinking, what's it mean 0 plus 0 plus 6 equals 24? I'm thinking, where's it getting 0 plus 0 from? Well, the bottom line is a BGA type thing. I'm presuming it sort of naturally produces, you could say 1 for, yeah, basically it's providing those itself, so you don't put any in, and you put 6 water in, which gives you 24 silage additive. Now that's a bit special. It took me a while to work it out. Actually, I had to do it. The other thing is, obviously, you can make TMR from it. It's a standard mix. It's not. Yeah, I mean, you can also make mineral feed, but you need that little lot there to actually make mineral feed. But it is lossless, 816, 24, 32, 40. You actually get 8 free, which is quite amazing. Slurry, you can literally just water down manure to make slurry, plus 12 straw. So it's quite a bit of a special thing, really. I mean, yeah, you could actually go mad with grabbing loads of snow and produce yourself loads of water too. I'm not going to go to that extent, but this is interesting. The seeds, to be honest, the Omatana is fantastic at making seeds, but water's free. The herbicides you can make yourself if you've got that little lot. If you put your grass in here, let me show you silage. Normal grass, it makes 100, produces 100 plus 30 methane, which you can then use for some of your other things. This needs methane. So if you're a bit of canola and a bit of sunflower, from the things that you can already make from your grass, this is very interesting. Plus, now the beautiful thing about making the slurry from your manure is if you look closely at that, you're actually getting, 20 manure is producing 28. Now I know the sums are right. the water's producing that plus that. But what I mean is, that's a bit special. It's breaking the straw back out of the manure, which is what partially makes it, as we know, because you have to put straw in to make manure. So that's a bit special too. Yeah, so the lime is definitely one we're going to be doing, because we can then transfer the salt to the production shed. So we're going to stick that on already. So a herbicide. Yeah, we need obviously to put water in there. We also need to stick this liming on here, but also we need to switch the... Am I on the right one? No, I'm not. I'll switch that off. Yeah, oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, we want the lime on this one, I believe. Yes, we do. Then we want on this one to be sending the road salt, distributing to our other thing that's then going to make herbicide. So we also need to put some water in. So there's nothing for straw, but I was just unsure, and I thought, well, I'm not going to stick the straw in and then like regret it. So yes, I thought it highly appropriate that we did use Cavalier Roy's fantastic contraption ourselves, and I will show you the obviously silage additive is rather a costly piece of kit. Right, let's set this unloading. It's a bit, yeah, let's grab as well. No, we can actually run, it's just literally down there. Yeah, we'll get this done. Yeah, I just wanted to get quite a few bits and bobs done. I thought I'd like to take us through though at least. No, I wish these workers would leave the lights on. I hate dragging you through it. Every time I've got to show a worker working in the winter, it's in the dark. Yeah, so we some sort of shed for this, like a pass-through type, where we can stick it safely, that it's not getting in the way. But it's, yeah, because we've already used the other one for the cedar, really. I suppose, yeah, let's break it up. Although it is nice to have it where you can just grab it, really. We could sort of, at the minute, just drop this like that. We will put a shed in eventually. I do concur that it is sensible to do so, rather than keep breaking it up all the time, because you've got to break it up. I know you could, but most farms want to do things not an easy way. Yeah, the other thing is distributor. Yeah, we need to stick some in. Oh, yeah, that thing's the arms down. Yeah, no, I thought this was not quite, because I thought it's a passing point. We'd also need to get a def thing, because I've noticed our def is going down, as it will do. Stick that one in. I don't think we need any though, really. That was probably a waste of time. Obviously we do need it in the farm production, and we do need it in the farm. Okay, if that's a farm, that's it. There's too many farm productions. Yeah, but it's obviously it's a generic term, really, so it's not really wrong. Oh yeah, if we go to the... Now, I quite like this. This is the central point of the farm. We will put some proper run-throughs as well, though. We do need to put a tap over this way. We did have one, obviously, and it disappeared when... Yeah, I never brought my placeables across, because we did have a tap over there. It is a bit naughty, because, yeah, it's... Now then, you need to... What I did last time was actually stuck it... No, I think this time we're going to learn our lesson. Yeah, I think we're going to stick it more sensibly. I put it too close to the fill nozzle over there. I think this time, if we're sensible, we stick it about there. can sort of basically just go backwards and forwards, which is a much more sensible thing. We're not in the way of any sort of filling arm or anything like that. I think there's a bit of, there is. I thought I saw underneath that. Yeah, that's the only trouble with using V mode, isn't it? Obviously, as we saw the smooth. Always amazes me, a little tiny touch of lift is so much more powerful than a little bit of smoothing. You can do one lift and it does a massive amount. But loads of smoothing to actually shift that down. Yeah, I had to recover. I found the leveling tool is the best one to use for this. Close enough, actually, looking at that. Just trying to see if I can get the thing to pop. No. In that case, it may be, because we can do this, it does, the game allows you to do it. Obviously, in real life, no. This is going to be tricky to get, isn't it? All it is selecting the... Okay, it is. Right, it looks like... No, we're not... No. We'll live with it. If that's the case, we will live with the fact that it's not quite right. I'm surprised actually, but then the force is actually pointing the wrong way, away from us, so that perhaps does matter more than I always think. Now then, how much do we need? Let's have a look at let's just not willy-nilly sort of do this. We need lime, 12 plus 12, so we need to get some stones, and we've got... Where's the water? Oh, we're looking on the wrong side. 39 tons. Right, so then while that is busy doing that, we're going to pop over with the very tractor that's just over there. That was probably the worst possible way it could have gone. It did manage the way very well, this did. We are going to finish that job as well. And also I think we need to reach that armor. Let's one thing at a time. We need to grab some stone. Yeah, I'd say, again, I'm trying to do this realistically. We'll grab 4 bags for now, which is 16 tons. Now these are special in so much as, yeah, they don't weigh 16 tons or I would not be able to lift them. Yeah, they're special. I think they're the 150 kilogram bags, so we can obviously quite easily lift them. Yeah, I didn't make the rules, I just have to play by them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'm not complaining that I can so easily do this, but it is, obviously I recognise it's a convention to make things easier for us. So it's Mudskrit is the Mudskrit greenhouses, stones, and we're going to have 4 for $600 Mr. Smith. We are. I concur. Not any longer. Right, let's grab those 4. Take them in, stick them into that, and we should be making some limestone ourselves. But also, I won't say more importantly, but equally as importantly, we are... could have grabbed something else, I suppose, but yeah, we'll stick to this. It's hard for me, obviously, the first time you use something like this, you don't know your amounts. It would be interesting to realise how much I'm making consciously once I've figured this out. This needs and that produces. Yeah, the farm production, the production shed. Yeah, let's leave the farm bit out of it. it's busy doing this job as well. So we need to shift that out of the way. I will also see if this allows two things on the trigger at once. What I mean is liquid and solid. Some do, some don't. Mind you, it's stopped actively, but then that doesn't stop. Some things don't care, some things... No, that's fine. I was quite happy with that. Yeah, I was trying to get it in the best possible way. I was just not sure what that was. Right, so that's done. Let's have a quick look and see if we can try to work out. So we've got 16 tons of stone, which means we're going to need 16 tons of water, and we've got 80. So I think we're all right, which basically produces 12. Yeah, so we're good. Yeah, the recipe, I'm not going to try to figure that out because it blows my brain. I just know that we've got the right ingredients, and we shall see when that is finished. We don't need any more water in there. We do need to check the... Yeah, actually, nice. We need to grab the other one and finish that job. Yeah, we do. And then we need to grab the last few. And when this is in, we need to stick the straw silage on. Well, I do love that. I really do enjoy doing that. Let's go in a little bit. I feel a little bit like an ant. I do. Yeah, I knew I was going to do that. I thought, you're going to snag that. I mean, I know why I did it, but... Right. Wow, there's quite a few more than I thought in this. There's a little bit of, like, it could... I think it's missed a little bit of straw, but not a lot really. These are big bales, I think. They've got to be. We did go to the big size. I don't think there's only a little bit. That's what I'm saying. It's just a few bits around the edge. So I'm happy. Otherwise, I would have got the bale and done it myself. There was one down here. I thought there wasn't, but there is. See, that just goes to prove sometimes it's worth investigating. It's looking, yeah. You never believe in any bales in. Yeah, it's this silage really that is our bread and butter, plus the silage additive, which I'm going to not sell that on purpose to show you. Now, I've only seen this on hard economy. And obviously we've got no... That is a point. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, the silage additive one. What do we need for that? Just water. So any spare water we've got in that is obviously to the limit of the cycles. It's going to be that. It produces X amount per time. Yeah, and that's it. So you've got no control over it. You just need to have enough water and it'll do its cycles. And of course, it is rather a good little earner. It is, because we all know it's very expensive. So Cavalier is called rather a bit of a blinder. I mean, it's a funny looking building. It's sort of like a biogas plant, so I can understand where it gets its... Because there are other mods like that produce a little bit of slurry or a little bit of manure, and I presume that it's really... same kind of thing. Oh no, we want that. No. We want to unfold. That's it. Put my arm back down to collect. Yes, I had to think of the design of this as I thought quite well. And I know it's a bit unconventional, but then again, to make a farm work properly, this... Ooh. I noticed that arm thing there. It's obviously supposed to be like that. collects it later on. It's very clever. But then again, I do like the other Anderson as well, the round one. It is my favourite. That's it, that's it. It's a bit tight though getting around here. Only just make it by the skin of your teeth. Now then, yeah, this likewise. Thinking that's a very generous headland in there. I'm not sure whether we'll stick a long shed in there and stick all the grass equipment on that, because it's in between the two. That's what I'm saying. Design. Best possible places to get to your stuff. But being as we've already got this one here for now, I think we'll join this. But we won't put that because that was always going to be needed first. Well, not always, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, straw, you could just need it anyway. Right, so I believe it's time for us to go through till the morning. Let's just check everything, the silage additive. Yeah, let's go and do a couple more because I can't remember how much water it needs, and we know we needed it for the other one too. So let's grab the right tractor. I couldn't differentiate. I thought it was easy just to grab one of them. Stick another. Oh, now that was all me. That was terrible. Yeah, so we've got water 80 tons. So I don't think we're going to need much more than we'll put 120. I don't want to be spending hours doing this. We should see if it's enough. And then in the morning we're going to sell whatever silage additive is the max amount. It's good, but like it's not silly where it's like producing 900 tons of, yeah, where it would be silly, but obviously it's still good. And I didn't see this when I first put the mod down. I mean, obviously what I'm saying is these domes are a bit biogassy, so I can see where it draws, where it's creating its slurry and is it slurry and manure silage additive? Yeah, no, digestate and slurry plus water equals, yeah, that's what it's doing. So one more and then I'm happy. If it's not enough, it's not enough. This may or may not be though something that I mean, especially is it worth getting just for the fact it can make salt to sell herbicide, although you'd probably, if you were going to do that, also sell your lime. But then, yeah, I suppose I've always allowed the buying of stone because, I mean, although you can get a little bit if you're ploughing, it's not, yeah, we'll fill it up ready for tomorrow. And we are going to go sleeping through on our proper trigger. We are. Remind myself because it is later on. Yeah, the jacktoe, I remember. Highly inappropriate for an Englishman. Somebody will tell the sales not to put. Yes, yeah, it is what it is. It's good fun. I enjoy it. It's one of those things. I've got to be honest that I think Giants did a cracking job. I really do love it. Switch your lights off, and we are going to rest until December, which is an awfully long sleep, really. And hopefully over the winter we'll get at least a couple of pieces of equipment that will be useful to us, is what I'm hoping. And we shall see in the morning. Obviously, yeah, there's this. Oh, I don't think I did the. Oh, I didn't. Also, we've got some products to sell in January, I think. No, I didn't. I didn't switch the. I said about it. Straw silage, I believe, was what you were trying to do. It's 175 tons of. Yeah, it'll do it in 1 month. So, although it is a mistake, yeah, it is true. That means that we've lost the silage run for that month, which is bad. But yeah, the digestate, we had some left, if you remember. Oh, so that's got through a lot, which is, is it selling? It wasn't a massive bang there. I think it was about 80 odd grand, so that's not terrible. Herbicide it's got 12 tons of salt produced from that. So it's gone into that, and now obviously it's producing herbicide. We've got 20 tons. So obviously to begin with, we want some for ourselves, which we're going to transfer and stick into the. But there's another 12 tons of that that's going to produce some more. I can't imagine us using much more than 20 tons of herbicide. And I suppose, yeah, I don't want it to get silly. That's one thing I could. You can see how it's going to get out of hand, really, if you are silly with it. Yeah, you could, yeah, print money, really, couldn't you, really? So silage additive. This is the one I'm interested in showing you. 111 tons, so it didn't use much water. There's 31 tons of lime in there. Is there any more stones, or is that everything? Yeah, the stones are pretty much gone. Now it's snowing. Are we going to bother about water? I don't think so. Really don't. So then 32 tons of that water. Road salts going. 50 tons of silage additive is what it does over the year. So that we are going to do selling. I'm not going to bother showing you what, because we all know it's going to make quite a lot. It's more of a surprise. So let's go through till 10 o'clock. We haven't got any animals yet. It's the one thing I would like to rectify over the winter, though, hopefully. Check the sales, and then I'm going to sign out. Ooh, yeah. I've not seen it on normal economy yet. On hard economy, it's only a little bump. That is quite considerable. So yes, rather amazing, is it not? I mean, obviously it is one of those products that really is very expensive, so therefore it's a very legitimate sort of thing for actually having that. Now we never use that. We could buy it though and start to use it, but I like the inbuilt ones. Now that is a little bit special. That, and we can afford it as well. I think if we're going to do it though, we may as well go to the max. Do it all in one. Still very reasonable, 130,000 for 246 horsepower Fendt. Yeah, we could do that. But would you do that? Is that the one? I suppose you could do your fertilizer and spread it. I like the fact that you've got that built in, but we've got to remember. Oh, this is a heavy tractor. No, we've already got the other one. The other's quite a heavy tractor, actually. So 144,562 with this. Actually, let's leave that off for now. Because I was already thinking of this. Actually, let's see. Can we switch it on this? Because this makes sense. Because I've got something I'd like to feature with this, really. Now, where did it look? Wow, I know it is. Yeah, I don't think this has got I've not seen it, a repair point, has it? I'm sure I've not missed it. But it probably does make sense if we go and grab our toolbox. And I think the most sensible place would be... Yeah, it does have strap support. It does. It doesn't show on the map, though. That's the only thing that I wish it did. Yeah, we're going to stick the toolbox by the fill point, by the fuel in the farmyard, because to me it's sort of naturally, yeah. Did I fertilise and lime this field? The grass, the 2 sets of grass, I can't remember if I did. So if we stick that there, like that. And remember, you can't go in that shed. Well, you can sort of just tickle it a little. Right. No, there was something specific. That's it. It was that very tractor you just moved. That was exactly what I actually wanted. Really? We will go and get our prize though across the road, because that, I think we've got enough tractors. I think I'd already said that. I got excited because it was a fence. So yeah, my bad. Yeah, I did say that. But yeah, no, we did enough now. Ah, you see, this is the one I thought made sense. Yes. Also, just check the Massey to see if it can have wheel weights. It makes sense because we are using it as a no. Typically, no. Yeah, let's put the tyre sound on. I do like that. And that's yes. Yeah, so apart from that, fantastic. Yeah, so this is our lifter really until we could sort of afford it. I mean, we've just spent load 150 grand on something we didn't really need because Mr. Smith likes his fence. Yeah, this is true, we have. It is totally true. I do apologise, really. We didn't really need it. Although, it is true, as I've said, really, you can have a team of 7 tractors and it really is... Let's switch some lights on though. And let's repair this instantly. The thing I love about this particular model is it's also small-ish. Very good at steering, this particular model. Yes, fantastic. No, we'd already customised it. We'd already got it exactly as we wanted. And I think that is where we're going to... Now, we could take it into January. I am trying to... Well, we do need... I think January is the month we need. There was something we've got to sell in January, like 300 and odd tons of carrots, I believe, which is going to take some lugging. I think we're going to need... Although, I'm not sure that our beautiful lorry, as good as it is going to cope with the 109-ton trailer. It does manage that one. And if you, we can't put carrots in there if you remember. Yeah, we've got some good sized tractors though, that's the one thing I am going to say. So then let's have a look. January. No, that's not really the icon. I think you should be looking at that one. We're not selling the sugar beet. We're going to do, again, we need another production, but I would just wanted to show that one to begin with. Carrots is January, 45 tons, 145 grand in January. January, digested, no, we're not selling that. And sorghum we're going to keep, we're also going to make into, yeah, so the sugar beet and the sorghum, they're already spoken for. We can, I think there's enough water to produce everything. The lime is now finished, so that can be switched off. The silage additive, obviously that's just the 6 water. There's loads of water in there, so that's going to use whatever it needs to produce whatever it needs. That's going to do the straw overnight and going to tell the silage, yeah, the silage to go distribute. So is the digestate. The mini BJ is now working. That is going to do digestate. Yeah, it is. That's herbicide. I believe it's missing water. Right, we need to do that. That's the one thing we do need to do quickly. Is grab the water, which we need our McCormick, and we do need to upgrade our tractors as well. Yeah, I don't want them. I want them all to be at their best, so we don't need any water in this. Yeah, in fact, let's upgrade this while we've got as the money that we've got. The most important thing is to look after our equipment. Then it's to buy our animals. But yeah, I'd like to upgrade where possible, because I've been threatening it for long enough, really. I keep saying there's more important things, which of course. So, oh, we were already at 350. We'd already done it. Fantastic. Love it. So it is. I thought there was a bees this one. Right. So production shed. Wouldn't surprise me if this doesn't settle, really. I do love the automatic lights on these. water is... We have got a tap not far away. Didn't we put one down for it? No, it's... Yeah, it's trying to fill it with a fuel. The water one is here. So how much water do we need for this particular, for how much salt we've got? 200,000, so 5 times the amount of water. So we've got 12, so it's 60 odd grand, 60 grand, 60 tons. So we will do that. We've done one. Could sell, but to be honest, do we really need to do any more than our silage and our silage additive? I might put a limit on it because I've got, not being funny, it's sort of, and as I said, really it's an excuse to print money. So I'm not sure how I'm going to... It's not cheating, of course it's not, we all know that, but what I mean is it can, like a lot of things, the silage is a legitimate thing. This is a little bit cheeky, but it's a proper... I mean, no, it's not really cheeky. It is what it is, but... Yeah, it's the special thing that actually does. If you work out all of its things, it's got quite a few tricks up its sleeve. It's a bit like the Omatana. The Omatana, this particular farm supply production shed, farm supply production, its special thing, in my personal opinion, is the grass silage. It does 50% of the weight of the grass as digestate. Sorry, yeah, not silage. It is good that it does the digestate, the silage, but the digestate is its secret weapon. If I show you what I mean, in my personal opinion, its best weapon is this. It does half. Yeah, you add 500 and it converts that into 500, half of the thing. Now we know that's much better than a BGA. So that, in my opinion, is the best. Now that should be enough. So we're going to pop to the house and we're going to sleep through till January and then we're going to leave it. Yeah, so all of the products, well, it gets us through to January as well. So sleep through till, yeah, we did check the sales and we bought our own one of those that's in build because it doesn't take up the front hitch then, does it? I think we left it on selling, so it should sell without us doing it this time. So there will be, well, there's going to be quite a massive leap because not only is it doing the silage additive, it's also doing the normal silage at the VGA and everything. So it should be, yeah, it's a nice amount. Did I keep that on selling? Did I? No, I think I don't. Yeah, so put it on sell. Yeah, the salt is now done. And the silage additive is selling. Yeah, so that is including everything. The energy, nearly 600,000. So then, that's the one that makes the... Ooh. We've already got one. Now then, I have got something to say about the harvester that we've got. Now that I am going to say yes to. I always keep it red. I like it. Definitely, that is half price. Yeah, the harvester that we've got at the minute is broken. What I mean by that is it's heavily reducing now on. I thought it did, and I did a test on basically on the same field that we've done on the Italian map. Now I know I'm not releasing them yet because we've still got Sri Lanka, but I'm obviously doing a few sessions on the Italian map, which name escapes me at present. The Hills of Tuscany. Yeah, on the Hills of Tuscany we did a field of potatoes on field 1, our best field, and we produced 300 and... Let me just check my paper, I wrote it down. 317 tons of potatoes. And then the next year I thought, we're going to treat ourselves to a big machine. Yes, well, we only produced 120 tonnes of potatoes, so that is damaging crop. If we can get 317 tonnes, unless giants have done something. So what I need to do now is go old school next year and actually do the harvest off the field with the old way of doing things, with the manual, and to see if I am right. Because so far, either giants have changed how much potatoes you get by a drastic amount, or this is not doing its job properly and it's destroying 2/3 of the crop, which is rather drastic. So, yeah, we could make water if we really wanted to, but by doing that, and of course we have the snowblower, so it'd be quite easy to do. I suppose. No, honestly, water is. Yeah, I don't want to muddy the water really. So yes, I'm a little bit concerned about that. Obviously, we still produce plenty of carrots, and it might be worse for some things. I first suspected it in Sri Lanka because we produced about 300 tons of carrots, and then the year after we produced 130 or something like that. And I thought, I'm sure we did more carrots, a lot more carrots than that last year. Of course, I changed the fields, but the field was still roughly the same size. In fact, I think it was bigger. No, actually, the carrots was a bad example. It was the parsnips. We did a massive field of parsnips, and it was much smaller than the amount before, the year before, where we'd use a smaller field. So I knew something was wrong, but I needed to prove it with testing. But yeah, we're going to leave it in January. We have got a lot of carrots. Talking carrots to shift. They should be green now. We're in January, aren't we? So why is that value 135, but max value is 145? It's going down. We've missed it. It's been in the middle. I hate this. In the middle of the night. We've only lost 10,000. So, yeah. The one thing we will do is we will buy the back. But if our equipment will have to buy a. I will make sense in a minute, honest. It's the last thing we're going to do this session is to buy the big back with the. No, not Unreal. We just want the extension. 108.5 attaches, standard, lighting, yeah, extras. I don't know what that is, but we'll go for it. Attaches a lever. Very rarely have that. Cover, yes, and I'll keep it black for once. I very rarely do. Do we change the colour? I'm going to custom because I know this is going to cost me. Try chrome. Light chrome. I think I've done that before. It does look nice. Yes, it does. Speckled. I do like that. Yes. And if our... Obviously, it's not the real right time of year for us to test that, but yeah, we're going to leave that. And that's where we're going to leave it. Yeah, we've got a lot of looking to do. We're going to take the 70 tonne and that, which should mean there's a couple of loads of the whole shebang. We need to be taking that to where? The exports. Let's tag that and see on the map where I think we looked. I think it was across. Yeah, it was. We did look last session. Yeah, so we've got a run. Let's use the right mouse. You've got to go down there, up there, and right the way down there. It's the only way, unless we try. Oh, we could. There is this network that runs across there. If we turn right and go across the field, I love doing these ones that are built in, because if you look at how long that massive thing is, and also there's not going to be any traffic running that way. So if we go down there, up there, down there, across there, up there, it's an awful lot less. And also we can have a look at that farm, and then yeah, export. So that's the job next session. Yeah, right the way over there. But that is where I'm going to leave it. We bought our back, and we're still at £447,320. So yeah, we do need to widen our equipment out this year. We do also need a harvester, so I was hoping, well, yeah, we've got till March, so we've got 2 more months where hopefully, I mean, we have bought another tractor, not that we needed it, of course, but yeah, and we've also enhanced our original set of tractors, so I think this one, I'm sure I read that this has got more configurations, but I think it meant like smaller engines as well, because it's 250 horsepower. Just have a look. I think. Oh, you were saying? Wow, it did mean actually more. Okay, well, we will have that for that. Definitely, that is amazing. Yeah, we've got the volume already sticker. No, because it obscures the... And I think that will do nicely. That, I'm quite looking forward to having a Taz in that now. Because it always felt a little bit weak to me. It's a beautiful tractor, so I'm quite looking forward to having a Taz around in it. Yeah, and I was hoping we could probably afford a telehandler, really. But to be honest with the tasks that we've got automatic loaders, semi-automatic loaders, so do we really need a telehandler? I mean, if it was in the sales, of course, I would buy one. I'm not denying it. But that's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, smashing how well we're doing. As I said, I would like to hear from my fellow shareholders on what you think we should do about the silage additive thing. Do we limit it? Do we switch it on every other month, or what do we do? Because I'm doing well and I'm not cheating. And I did want to bring that in because it's a Cavalier Roy production, but I mean, the other thing is we are going to be spending a shed load of money on animals. I'd like to do that in March to have them for the new year rather than stick them in now, because we've got a lot of work to do next session. Maybe we could do it next session, like as in February morning when we've got another tick up. And because this is a big farm, so yeah, we've not got enhanced animal things on or anything like that. This is just base game stuff. Apart from the only thing I have got is the mod that adjusts the straw so that it's proper. I do love the fact that we've got this at 4 million. I think this is we might need to get a belt system to load up with this one, I think, if I'm remembering rightly. And this is an old friend that I'm looking forward to using again, definitely. But that is definitely the us signing out this time. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this absolutely amazing map. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.